In this video, we will look at the latest Litecoin price prediction for 2022 and beyond and examine whether any of the previous forecasts for the coin turned out to be right. We will also tell you a bit about Litecoin itself, as well as examining its recent price history. Litecoin was founded in 2011 by former Google programmer Charlie Lee. Lee thought that one of the problems with Bitcoin was that transactions could take longer than they should have done. In Lee's opinion, the problem was that the proof-of-work consensus mechanism used to mine BTC was too cumbersome. Lee created a hard fork of Bitcoin and installed a new consensus mechanism, called Crypt Proof-of-Work, which at least in theory is significantly faster and means it uses less energy. Perhaps as importantly for potential investors, it is theoretically cheaper to use. The way it works is that Litecoin splits every transaction into two parts, removing the signature from the original data. This, theoretically speaking, reduces the time to confirm payment from 10 minutes to around 2.5 minutes. Faster processing times can also help prevent hackers from double spending, making the Litecoin system more secure, at least in theory. To quote the white paper, Litecoin is a peer-to-peer internet currency that enables instant, near-zero-cost payments to anyone in the world. Litecoin is an open-source, global payment network that is fully decentralized without any central authorities. With substantial industry support, trade volume and liquidity, Litecoin is a proven medium of commerce complementary to Bitcoin. The white paper continued that the aim was to take the best innovations of Bitcoin. Now, let's have a look at the Litecoin price history. While past performance is no indicator of future results, knowing what LTC has done in the not-so-distant past can give us some useful information if we want to either interpret or make a Litecoin price prediction. In June 2020, the main point of concern with LTC price predictions centered on how it was then the world's seventh biggest cryptocurrency was struggling to break through the $50 barrier in any meaningful way. It remained a long way off the highs of $142 seen in June 2019. Things started to change in late October 2020. In keeping with other cryptocurrencies, the price of Litecoin suddenly embarked on a massive surge, managing to smash through $50. This had long served as a psychological barrier for traders, but the bull run was far from over. During November that year, LTC rose from $55 to $88, up by around 60%. The first few months of 2021 were even more encouraging for LTC. It started to rally, hitting $236.68 on February 19th, but then slipped back down to $164.93 on February 28, 2021. There was still time and space for Litecoin to grow, though. On March 30, 2021, Litecoin started to be accepted on PayPal. This was the real coming out party for the cryptocurrency, and its value started to rise. It was trading at $194.47 on March 30th, but by April 16, 2021 it was at $316.97, an increase of nearly 63% in just under 3 weeks. There was a slump shortly after this, with the price of Litecoin dipping to $233.63 on April 25th, but things started to get better again. Litecoin broke the $400 barrier on May 10th and, while it dipped slightly to around $385 on May 12th, seemed fairly stable. That was until the Great Crypto Day crash of May 19, 2021, when the Litecoin price plummeted by more than 40% to $151.17 in the space of a couple of hours. The best the Litecoin price has managed to do since last May was $294.56 on November 10, 2021, which was nearly half what it was at its peak. Since then, things have got worse. On December 16th, the Litecoin price was around $153. The coin had lost nearly half its value compared with a month earlier, and it continued its slump to close the year at $146.51. On January 17, 2022, crypto intelligence platform Sentiment reported that, in bullish on-chain metrics, whales had been quietly accumulating Litecoin in the longest streak since 2017. According to the firm, whale addresses holding 10,000 to 1 million LTC are in a 15-week accumulation pattern that is their longest since 2017. They have added 5% of LTC's supply in just 15 weeks. The report's findings were reflected in good news for the coin price, with LTC reaching an intraday high of $153.14 the very same day. At around the same time, Litecoin upgraded its privacy-based, decentralized protocol mimblewimble, named after a tongue-tying spell in the Harry Potter books, to the protocol, by way of the mimblewimble extension block, or MWEB. Whatever plans LTC crypto whales may have had, they did not seem to have much success in pushing the price up. By the end of January 2022, Litecoin was trading at $109.59 and, while there was some recovery to an intraday high of $142.35 on February 8, the price fell down that month, with the worst point coming when market anxiety following Russia's invasion of Ukraine saw it drop to an intraday low of $92.61 on February 24, 2022. There was then something of a return to form. The news that crypto whales were making larger and larger transactions involving Litecoin, with the number of deals worth more than $100,000 rising by over 100%, saw it reach a monthly high of $133.91 on March 30, 2022, before it closed the month at $123.72. Thing initially looked good in April, with a high of $129.31 on April 3, 2022, but then things slipped down. Matters were made worse when China instigated a crypto ban, causing the price to drop to $102.25 on April 12, 2022. There was some recovery after that, with LTC hitting $114.22 on April 20th, but it fell again and was under $100 in early May. There was then another slight recovery, and, on May 5, 2022, the price of Litecoin was a little under $105. LTC was unable to escape the mayhem caused by the depegging of UST and the collapse of Luna, though, and its price fell to $55.32, the lowest it had been since 2020, on May 12, 2022. By May 18, it was worth around $69. While LTC then went on a bear run to a low of $61.29 on May 27, it has since moved back up, and was trading at a little over $68 on the afternoon of May 31, 2022. June saw LTC, along with a lot of other cryptos, caught in a bear market following the cancellation of withdrawals on the Celsius crypto lending platform, and it slid to a low of $40.68 on June 14. After the nadir there was some upward movement, albeit with peaks and troughs, and it closed the month at $53.65. The first week or so of July saw LTC close to, but just below this figure, until a small bull run saw it reach $54.88 on July 10th. After that, though, it dropped back down and, on the morning of July 11, 2022, it was worth about $50.90. At that point, there were a little under 70.7 million LTC in circulation out of a total supply of 84 million. The coin had a market cap of just under $3.6 billion, making it the 20th largest cryptocurrency by that metric. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the Litecoin price prediction. We do need to point out here that cryptocurrency forecasts are often wrong, especially in the longer term. We also need to say that cryptocurrency price predictions are often made using an algorithm, which can change at a moment's notice. First, Digital Coin Price predicts the coin should hit $66.76 at some point in 2022. The same site says the coin should be at around $75.70 in 2023, as it continues to rise to reach $94.35 in 2025. The site makes a Litecoin price prediction for 2030 of around $234.74 and says it should be worth an average of $269.07 in 2031. Next, Wallet Investor suggests that Litecoin should reach somewhere between $72.07 and $72.08 in July 2023, before it gets to around $148.88 in 5 years' time. Meanwhile, Cryptoground forecasts the coin should be worth around $71.29 by early January 2023. The same site gives a Litecoin price prediction for 2025 of around $240.27, and predicts the coin should be worth a little under $420.41 in 2027. Finally, Trading Beast suggests Litecoin will close 2022 at around $55.52 before dropping to about $43.73 in December 2023 and then bottoming out at $38.64 in March 2024. The site then suggests the coin will spike to a fraction of a cent under $58.51 the following month, before falling back to about $38.87 in May. The site also says there should be a significant rebound in 2025, and that LTC should be at an average of around $63.27 in December that year. Always remember, a Litecoin price prediction is no substitute for doing your own research. As cryptocurrencies can be exceedingly volatile, it's vital to perform due diligence and think twice before gaining exposure to digital assets when they have been trading close to record highs, especially when there has been a crash.